Hello, everyone. Welcome to Morning Coffee. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, this is going to be your general energy reading for Monday, July 20th, 2020. Please keep in mind that time is an illusion and energies are fluid. So, just because this is a reading dated for the 20th of July, it does not mean that it absolutely has to resonate for you at that time. Whenever you are guided to watch this reading and it resonates for you, then that is the message for you in that moment. Also, keep in mind that this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Yes? I hope you all had a fantabulous weekend. I know I did. I got a lot of work done. I'm really working overtime right now. Like, I'm working throughout the week on the channel, and then on the weekends I have been working with my landlord in painting one of the apartments in our building. So this weekend I got that finished. Yay. So and for those of you on Patreon, all my Patreoners, you have an after hours reading coming to you today. Part of me is thinking that I'll release it at noon, but actually I don't want to do that. I want it to be like true happy hour. So not happy hour. I'm sorry. I keep doing that all the time. After hours, not happy hour. After hours for the Patreoners. I think I'm going to release it at 6 p.m. tonight. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. So look out for that. And y'all, it's a long one. This after hours that I recorded last night, it's a long one. Okay, and get ready to see me like super loopy because it's after hours. And to be quite honest, I wasn't even really planning on doing it. Like, if I knew I was going to do after hours, I wouldn't have dove so deep. You know what I'm saying? But then all of a sudden, Spirit came through and was like, "Hey, Eric, so what about that after hours situation?" And I was like, "You know what? Okay, fine." So, but y'all will see, for those of you that are on Patreon, you'll hear that whole story. It's literally an hour and a half long, but it's some good shit. Like, there's some strong channelings that have come out. And Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael came through in that reading. The message of the reading, the guidance is really surrounded by oh wow, and it's so funny, I'm wearing this green shirt today. That's not a coincidence. There's no such thing as coincidence. Anyway, the message, there's a lot of healing that is coming through about the heart chakra, for the heart chakra, and that's guided and that's led by Archangel Raphael. Archangel Michael is coming through to help us in this reading, is what I'm referring to. In this specific reading, in this situation, whatever channeling came through for after hours, Archangel Raphael is the leader, is leading the way here, but Archangel Michael is coming through to help us clear our minds and cut away the programming that keeps us from accepting the healing and the love and the acceptance, they're saying, that Archangel Raphael is bringing forward. All right. So if you are on Patreon, go ahead and set your reminders or whatnot, or you'll see it whenever it's released. But I believe I'm going to release it at 6 p.m. this evening. Yes. And if you're not on Patreon, go to that link. Shit. Which side is it? I think it's that side. I think it's going to end up being on that side. I'm probably wrong. And if it's on this side, whatever, there's a link. Just go to my Patreon account. Just go to my Patreon account. If you're watching this on like a mobile device and you don't see a link pop up in the top right of your screen, then look in the description box, patreon.com/divine conversations. Yes? Last little tidbit that I want to share with you guys before we get into today's reading is that I am putting, as I said last week or last Friday, I'm putting personal readings on hold because I'm about to dive into the monthlies. So I'm starting that today. I'm probably gonna go into next week doing that, just to be safe. I gotta go with the flow. But I am going to make sure that they're out by the 1st of the month, August 1st. And on top of that, I have a little bit of an extra load with that because I am including Ophiuchus. However, if you want your Ophiuchus reading, the full thing is going to be on Patreon. Wait, don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. I have to figure that out. Because now I'm thinking, wait a second, should I really do that? That's kind of not fair. If I'm adding Ophiuchus to the situation, then I might as well do it like everyone else. Put for the first half of it on YouTube and the rest on Patreon. And that even includes doing a love reading. The love reading obviously is going to be on Patreon, but okay. All right. There you go. See, there's that King of Swords. Working shit out right then and there. All right, cool. But anyway, I'm adding Ophiuchus into the situation, so that's a 13th sign, so there's an extra. So I have a little more of an extra workload. And yeah, cusp readings. Someone is asking about cusp readings again. Don't worry, those are going to come back eventually. It's just that I have so much on my plate right now. I have so much work to do right now that I really don't have the time or the energy to devote to doing cusp readings. Those, okay. Cusp readings are definitely all going to be on Patreon. So if you want cusp readings, you have to go to Patreon. And that's probably going to be the full tier. I haven't worked that out yet, but that's definitely going to be on Patreon. If you're looking for cusp readings from me, you might want to just get up on Patreon now. Because they're going to come back eventually. They're going to come back eventually. Spirit is saying they're going to come back eventually. This is just not the right time for me for it right now. Okay. Okay, cool. Intro done. Happy Monday. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I did. Let's get started here, yeah? I'm using, today I decided to go and dive into the Moonchild Tarot again. We may be using this all week, we may not. I'm not sure. But this one called to me this morning, so this is what I want to go with, okay? Okay, here we go. Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for the collective at this time. Please bring forward the best messages to serve the highest good of all involved for our Monday, July 20th, 2020. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, kids, we're giving this 5 shuffles. Let's see what we got. 1. 2. 'Sorry, I had to clear my head a little bit. There are some things that are popping in that I'm not really trying to inject into the reading. Although Spirit is saying to me, Eric, if you're thinking about these things, then it probably has something to do with what... 3. It's been an interesting weekend for me, you guys. 4. Interesting in a good way, don't get me wrong. But interesting nonetheless. Oh, God. And 5. All right, cool. So let's see. Let's see what we've got here for the collective Monday, July 20th, 2020. What do y'all want to talk about? Oh boy. Okay. All right. We're going to start here. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of Wands. So there's a decision that is being made. That is being made, is what I want to say. And I think you already know which way you want to go. But it feels like you're like trying to verify. You're trying to make sure. You're trying to get more details before you just move forward. The first card that came out is Moonchild, and this is a card that is specific to this deck. It's unique to this deck, and it's been a long time since I've used this deck, and I don't quite remember what Moonchild means. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read it from the book. So give me a second here, because I got to find it. Okay, here we go. There are a number of different of unique cards to this deck. It's a beautiful deck. I used to use it for morning coffee for a while. Okay, and so Moonchild says, standing beneath the crescent of the moon, a moonchild rests in quiet contemplation, feeling the transition of the phases of this great celestial body. Always in her orbit, pulling at her emotions and pushing her in creative directions, she knows she is deeply in tune with its shimmering light. Just like I thought. Somebody here is definitely trying to make a decision, okay, is working it out. And in some cases, okay, we could be talking about a romantic relationship here. To be honest with you, that's kind of the strongest thing that I feel for this reading specifically. But of course, it doesn't have to be that way. This is a general reading. But what I'm feeling here is somebody is trying to make a decision between two people, or something like that. Or if this person is not deciding between two people, they're deciding between maybe their established way of living and someone new that has come into their life that changes that or represents something different. And in order to have whomever this person is, who is represented here now by the Queen of Pentacles, wow. Wow, okay, maybe okay. Spirit was saying that I needed to do another shuffle, but I might not need that because there's still so much more coming out from the bottom of the deck. But it's like someone is trying to decide who they would want to marry, who they would want to spend their life with, maybe. And if you're not dealing with a love situation and this is business, or anything else financial, or just like the direction in your life, what it is you are willing to accept and what you're willing to accept and no longer accept anymore, that all stems from your self-worth. Knowing your self-worth. Queen of Pentacles, understanding who you are and knowing what the truth is. The Ace of Swords. Whoa, underneath the Ace of Swords is the Sun. Underneath the Sun is the Three of Cups. But then under that you have the Four of Swords and the Emperor. Oh God, wow, it just keeps going. Then you have Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune. Holy moly. Okay, no, we don't need to shuffle again because I can clarify from here. But somebody already has this idea in mind, is what I just heard. Somebody already knows the truth. Somebody already knows if you're looking for love, because then also, if this is a love situation, because not only, shit, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. The energy is all over the place. But if this is a love situation, somebody is already aware. Well, let me do it this way. Somebody is already aware that someone new has stirred their fancy, or there is a better option out there, or something like that, and they're watching. Two of Cups, Ace of Swords, Page of Swords. They're watching. They're watching this Queen of Pentacles. And she knows it also. But that doesn't matter. It's fine. Because she's still in her own lane doing her own thing. She's not really worried about it. And she knows why you're watching her, the Sun. And that's okay. That's fine too. Whatever. But somebody here is really pensive, is what I just heard. Is very pensive right now. Is trying to make, is very intent on making a decision, coming to a conclusion about something, whether this is love or not. You could, if this is like business or outside of business, this Two of Cups here could just be a partnership, some sort of creative partnership, or something like that, you know, and a situation in which you would work together, and it would be a balanced. I'm hearing a healing connection too. Maybe you're looking for a healer. Queen of Pentacles. That makes a lot of sense. Maybe you're in the process of looking for a healer. I want to read more about the moon. There's a song playing in my head now. It's First Love by J-Lo. Oh, jeez. The key words with the moon here, or I'm sorry, with Moonchild, are magic, ritual, connection, abundance, and manifestation. You have some questions here that go with this card. How can I connect with the wisdom of the moon? And also, what mood phase am I currently in? And we'll read a little bit into this. It says, when this card shows up, it asks you to consider how you can cultivate your own sacred relationship with the moon. The luminous beacon functions as a great celestial doorway into new spaces and opportunities within and around you to help you see beyond the limitations of your lived reality. Let's see. So, oh, okay. I'm going to read this part too. Since Mama Luna also illuminates our shadows, she helps us glean meaning and potency from the darker moments in our lives. The mistakes, the heartache, the falling and failure. But instead of these burdens, But instead of these burdens, she sees diamonds of potential forged within the fires of our deepest dimensions, pushing and pulling us to wise up to our layers, provoking us to feel all the feels and express them at times with utter lunacy. But don't fret, there is a method to her madness. She brings out our most raw human expressions and allows us to transmute them from within. After this, we may become energetically lighter, softer, and prepared for the dawn, knowing how far we have come and how far we can go. There is a very, very strong message for somebody out there that is so pensive, that is watching intently. Page of Swords, Two of Cups, Ace of Swords, that has seen the light, that knows something, that wants to communicate something with this Ace of Swords. You need to understand that you are in fact good enough for whatever it is you are seeking. You are good enough. Your past does not define you. Everybody has a past. I have a past. And here I am in this position, leading the way for people on their life journeys, right? I have a past too. Everybody has a past, but your past does not define you. It helps shape you, yes. It helps mold you, yes. It helps condition you, yes, absolutely. But that conditioning can be reworked. That molding can be reshaped. And all you have to do is take the lessons that you learn from that, take just the nuggets of wisdom that you gain from those situations, and leave everything else behind. You are good enough for this. And the Queen of Pentacles knows you are. Why do you think she keeps coming around? Okay. Spirit wants me to shuffle again. So we're going to do that. That's enough. Okay. And it's so crazy. It's so fucking crazy. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Cups, which is a romantic offer. Spirit just said this is a romantic offer. It's nothing really substantial. It's nothing really all that crazy. And if it's not actually giving a if it's not actually giving a romantic offer, or it's romantic feelings, it's the stirring of feelings, it's understanding your feelings, it's wanting to make some sort of offer, coming to terms with that. And this definitely could be financial. This absolutely does not solely have to be romantic, okay? So maybe whatever this is for you, it feels like somebody is coming to terms with their feelings with this Page of Cups energy. And then look at what we have here. You remember how I was just saying somebody needs to believe in themselves, somebody needs to understand that they are worthy of this? Y'all, I swear to fucking God. I swear to fucking God. You have the Five of Cups. No, I'm sorry, this is not the Five of Cups. That's the Six of Cups. That's the Six of Pentacles. We don't have the Five of Cups. I'm so sorry. We do have the... Oh, there it is. There it is. The Five of Cups with the Ten of Wands. And what also would have been really good to come out here, I don't think it has, but what also would be really good would be if we had the Five of Pentacles. But that's okay. That's okay. Because the Five of Pentacles is an energy of lack mentality. It's an energy of being left out in the cold, feeling like you're rejected, a reject, like nobody wants you, nobody likes you, blah, 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 all that kind of energy. But instead, we have the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is talking about a situation in which something has spilled, or something has gone wrong, or something has gotten tainted. That's what I'm hearing. Something about your life or something about you feel is tainted. But the only reason you are looking at it that way is because of the judgments of others. Spirit doesn't look at you like you're tainted. Spirit doesn't look at you like you're dirty. Spirit doesn't look at you like you're a lowlife. Spirit only sees and truly focuses on your highest potential. And oh, by the way, in case you forgot, we're all multidimensional beings with the power of God at our fingertips. The power to create worlds within our minds. So no, you're not dirty, you're not broken, you're not a lowlife. Anyone else that wants to tell you that is just acting holier than thou, and you really need to leave them behind. Along with all this fear that you can never have what you want, that you're not good enough for it. Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is a message that says all is not lost here. And whatever it is that has spilled out, whatever it is that you have lost, whatever it is that you have perceived to have lost, is really something that you didn't need to begin with. It's not going to change your destiny. You create your destiny. And right now, you're tainting your destiny, or you're hindering your destiny by thinking you're not worthy of it. Five of Cups, Ten of Wands. You got to let those burdens go, baby. You just got to let them go because they're not serving you, and it's not bringing you reciprocity. Six of Pentacles. You've got to have the strength to let this go. You have two more cards that have fallen face down. The Star and the Ace of Wands. You have every right. Y'all are going to make me get emotional. You have every right to go after your dreams. Y'all better not make me cry. You have every right to go after your dreams. I mean, this is just whatever someone is after here, whomever someone is watching, whatever this is. Ace of Cups, two, and Page of Swords. Not the Ace of Cups, I'm sorry. The Two of Cups and the Page of Swords. Honey, this is so pure. It's not even like you're coming from ego at this point with this situation here. This is literally direct alignment with yourself. This is you following your intuition. This is you getting connected with yourself, connected with your soul, and just following through with it, even though you don't know exactly what's going to happen. Anything could go wrong. Sure, anything could go wrong, but so the fuck whatever. Let's do it anyway. Let's ride on into the sunset. Let's follow our hearts. Let's follow our intuitions. Let's follow our higher selves. Let's follow the guides, the signs and the guidance from the universe, because it knows what I want, right? It knows what you want, right? And it's not in the business of telling you no. It will never tell you no, you can't have something. It will tell you, okay, I know you want that, but it's not going to come from there. Trust me, follow me. I'm taking you there right now. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about her. Don't worry about that job. Don't worry about that house. Don't worry about that person. Don't worry about that situation. It's not going to come from there. It's coming. It's over here. Trust me. I'm guiding you. Let's go this way. The Star with the Ace of Wands. I mean, this is such a pure intention right here that it almost makes me want to cry. Like, this is such a pure intention. You don't have to worry about your past. You don't have to worry about your past. I promise you. And what Spirit just said is you don't have to worry about your past when Spirit is guiding you forward. Because your past was just a lesson. In eternity, they just said. In some cases, your past was just a lesson in eternity. You are an eternal being. There's a friend of mine there. Yo, and it's so funny that they say that they said eternity specifically, because there's this friend that I made recently, and we were hanging out, and he was telling me about like all of the ways he should be dead right now. Like homeboy cheated death like at least 10 times over. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, bro, how are you still fucking here? Like, I am so grateful you are still here, but what the fuck? And he was like, yeah, I know. But with that said, Spirit is saying anything, your past experiences are a lesson in eternity. You are an eternal being. Yeah, your body is going to expire at some point. Your meat suit, that I like to call it, is going to expire at some point, but you don't have to worry about that. Why on earth would you worry about that? It's going to happen anyway, isn't it? Everything that lives must die. So why are we so focused on not dying? Okay, I understand we have an ego. Sure, all right. Hi. We have an ego. That's my landlord. We have an ego. Okay, that's fine. But, and our ego is meant to defend us. Our ego is meant to help us stay protected. But everything that lives will die. So don't focus so much on that. And that's why Spirit is saying your past experiences are just a lesson in eternity. You don't worry about your past. That's it. I think that's what I want to title this reading, because like, don't do it. Pause for a second. Sorry, guys. I had to talk. That was my landlord. I had to talk to him real quick. Anyway, because we got all kinds of projects happening. So anyway, like I think that's really what I want to title this reading. Don't worry about your past. It was just a lesson. It does not define you. It does not define you. And anybody, look, first of all, if we're talking about love here, the person that really truly loves you doesn't care about your past. They ain't trying to see you recreate it. And let me tell you, this Queen of Pentacles ain't about to take no shit like that. Like, she's not, no, don't you dare bring that shit in my house. Like, I understand you used to roll with bop, 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 you used to do dot, 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 but don't you dare bring that in my house. But also, she's not going to judge you for it. That was your past? Damn. Wow. I'm glad you survived. I'm so happy you're here, because I love your ass. Okay, sure. The person that really truly loves you is not going to take your past and use it against you. Ever. Never. And if you have somebody around you that's doing that right now, you need to cut them loose, because they are not it. You are in a codependent relationship if that's the situation. Oh, God. But I want to say, I don't know why. I just want to say this again. The person that really, truly loves you will never judge you for your past. Ever. 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 They just said, say it again. Ever. Will never judge you because of your past. The person or people, it doesn't have to just be like a romantic partnership. It is also friends, family, the people that are really truly meant to be in your lives, the people that really truly care about you, the people that really truly want to see you succeed. They are never going to judge you just solely based on your past. Ever. All right. I'm going to start a new file, and then we're going to get a bit of a closing message from Spirit here, yeah? Hold on just a second. Hi. Okay, here we go. We're going to do 3 shuffles here. So 1. And with this, I'm not trying to clarify anything specifically. I just feel like Spirit wants to give us a little bit of a closing message here. 2. And 3. Okay. So what does Spirit want to say? Okay, we have the Emperor, and this is the second time the Emperor has made an appearance in this reading. The first time he came through, He was at the bottom of the deck while I was pulling a bunch of stuff in the first deck. Oh, hello there, honey. Wait, where is he? Actually, did I pull him? I think I pulled him out of the deck, and now he's on the table because I don't see him in the hold on. Stand by. Where did he go? He like totally disappeared. All right, whatever. It doesn't matter. But he was there. But he's on the bottom of the deck now, of the clarifying deck. Okay, so we have the Emperor, and then we have the King of Pentacles. And what I want to say with this is, what Spirit is saying with this is stay who you are. Stand your ground. I mean, we now have the King to the Queen. This is husband and wife, mother and father, Bonnie and Clyde, ride or die. These are great business partners. If you're dealing with business, you've got a balance between masculine and feminine in some sort of partnership that seems to be aligning. 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups as well. And the 3 of Cups, it could be a third party situation. For some of you, that might be going on here. Because I did say that it feels like somebody's, in some cases, somebody's trying to decide between 2 partners. And it may very well be that somebody was with somebody, has been with somebody, but then somebody new came up that is like divine intervention, divine timing, divine partnership. Is like just like the perfect match, or at least seems to be the perfect match at this point. And so now they're trying to decide what to do about it. But that's not even the strongest thing I'm getting with this 3 of Cups, is that this is celebration, reconciliation. I'm even hearing a match made in heaven in many cases. This is like this. When I see the 3 of Cups, a phrase I hear often is well met, which is something that people used to say in medieval days. No, not even in medieval days. Is that a phrase that's used in England? In Europe, in the UK, I don't know, but well met, meaning, it's hard for me to put into words now. Well met is like, it's nice to, almost like it's nice to see you, but not really. It's just like, this is a good match. It's like, okay, this is good. Like, it's like a salutation in ways. I don't know. I'm having trouble describing that right now, but most of y'all know what I'm talking about. This 3 of Cups is a celebration. And if there is some sort of third-party situation, man, don't even worry about that. And quite honestly, if you're this Queen of Pentacles, you're not even trying to pay attention to that bullshit. Like, I don't want none of that shit. So you better, you better come correct. You better come correct if you're going to come at all. My King of Pentacles does not fuck around with that shit. So if that's what you're trying to be right now, then I'm gonna suggest that you set the record straight with this. Okay? Because you really ain't going to get much of my attention if that's what you're going to be doing, says the Queen of Pentacles. Right? You're not going to get much attention from me, if any at all. Because I'm not trying to deal with that karmic energy. I got too much to handle on my own. All right? That's what the Queen of Pentacles says. So, moving forward, in this clarification, I have the King of Pentacles, which is the only card that has fallen out here that is face up. You need to understand, oh, damn. And then underneath the Emperor is the 3 of Cups again, with the 2 of Wands again, with the 2 of Cups again, stop it. With the 10 of Pentacles, stop it. With the World, stop it. With the Ace of Wands again, stop it. With the 5 of Cups again, yo. And then we have the 5 of Swords, which is in reverse at the bottom of the deck. But there is a level of, oh my goodness. Okay, so somebody has been playing the role of provider, Emperor. And the situation that this person is in right now is not cute. It is toxic. It is a lose-lose situation. 5 of Swords in reverse. Damn, y'all. Damn, y'all. This is crazy. I'm just reading what's at the bottom of the deck. I haven't even gotten to the cards that have fallen out on the table yet. But yo, this story is some shit right here. 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords in reverse, 9 of Wands. Somebody's ass has been persevering with some sort of relationship or some sort of situation, man, that they needed to leave years ago. In some cases, I just heard a decade ago. And if you haven't been in this relationship for 10 years or something like that, then you hold some sort of belief that has given birth, that has given birth to this relationship. And Spirit is saying you needed to let go of this decades ago because you needed to let go of this belief decades ago. And if you had done that, you wouldn't still be in this relationship or situation. Make sense? Okay. But it seems like somebody is on the verge of cutting this toxic karmic energy out. 5 of Swords in reverse, 9 of Wands, and then finally you have Justice with the King of Swords and the 7 of Cups. Somebody is smoking. Ooh, somebody's playing some games with you. Or you're playing some games with someone else. But you see, with the King of Swords here, all that illusion is being cut free. Or you're cutting yourself free of that illusion. Or at least you have the ability to cut yourself free of that illusion. Somebody is playing games with you. And has been for a long time. She's been playing games with you, bro. That's what I just heard. She's been playing games with you. And you've just been readily accepting it for your own reasons. Okay, that's fine. I'm not trying to dive into your head like that. That's your problem. That's your thing. But that's also part of this 5 of Cups energy. There we go. Wait, hold up, wait, wait a minute, wait a second now. Where is your ass? There you are, 5 of Cups. You don't feel like you're worthy of anything else other than this toxic bullshit that you've been dealing with over and over and over again. Baby, let that go. It's not good for you. And trust me, all is not lost here. 2 of Cups is behind. Look, shit, y'all. Like, look. Fuck. Look, you have those 2 cups that are still standing there on the 5 of Cups, right? All is not lost. And then here go the 2 of Cups again. Oh, wait, here go the 2 cups again. Spirit is trying to tell you, baby, the relationship that you're looking for, or the partner, the business partner, or whatever that you're looking for is standing right behind you. All you got to do is turn around and look at them and accept the offer. Whoa, dude. Shut up. You have the Hierophant, the Sun, and the 2 of Pentacles. We're diving into the cards that have fallen face down. First thing I saw is a marriage is coming with the Hierophant here, because you do have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. We have the 2 of Cups all over the fucking place. The Hierophant is about, I kind of want to say law and order a little bit, but it's not really law. Law is really like justice, the Justice card. But the Hierophant can represent social law, social order, social conformity. It does represent institutions like government, but not the legal system, but government, the police force, the military, religion, and that's why, especially since we had, don't we have? Yes, we do have justice here. Look, we have the Hierophant, we have the 10 of Pentacles, we have the King and the Queen of Pentacles, we have. Where is Justice? We have Justice. We could be talking about a potential marriage or a relationship that's coming up here that could lead to some really solid commitment, some real long-lasting, permanent 10 of Pentacles. Like the feeling that I get from this right now, you guys, is whether this is business or not, business or relation or romantic or something. Man, this 10 of Pentacles is business. Is business, yes. But it's also family structure. It is being something being in something for the long haul, like really being committed to something. The 10 of Pentacles with the Hierophant can really speak to a strong sense of commitment, especially with the Emperor here. Because the Emperor, a true balanced and grounded Emperor, is committed. Because he's got a family to take care of, or he has something that's established that needs to be protected and preserved. And he has every intention of doing that. Don't you get in the Emperor's way. And don't you dare mess with the Emperor's family. There is something here, man, that is really going to last. Really going to last. If you allow yourself to believe that you're worthy of it. The Sun. Okay? We have, looks like 5 more cards that have fallen face down. Wow. Ooh. The Page of Swords is back. We really, you guys, I kid you not, we really could be talking about a marriage, a proposal of some sort. Because now we have death. And death can represent, again, death can represent marriage as well. Because when you marry someone, your old life dies away. The old you dies. Like there is no going back to that unless you get divorced. But like, but you know what I mean. Like you are transforming. Now, death is whether you're physically dying or something about your life is dying. Death is always nothing more than a transformation. Okay. I just heard a transformative process as well. But you have all this with the Page of Pentacles, Death, the Chariot, the King of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Let me tell you something. When I was shuffling earlier, remember at the very beginning of the reading, I was shuffling and I had to stop for a second because I was thinking about something. And Spirit was like, well, Eric, if you're thinking about it, then it probably has something to do with the reading, right? Mm-hmm. And then I finished shuffling and I heard love is in the air. And now I'm hearing love is in the air. Everywhere I look around. Love is in the air, you guys. Someone is very deeply, madly, passionately in love. And that's okay. You are absolutely allowed to be in love with no matter who the person is. It's actually encouraged. It's encouraged that you let yourself be in love with someone. Love is the glue that keeps everything together. Love is what creates reality. Nothing else. Pure source material. You want to know what pure source material is? The pure original building blocks of existence? Love. Plain and simple. It really is that easy. Love creates everything. Love is everything. Love sustains everything. Love gives life to everything. That's why when you're truly in love with someone, you just feel like you can do anything. Because you can. Because you're directly connected to that flow of energy from source. You need to follow your heart here. You need to continue to follow your heart here. So Page of Pentacles, oh, again, there is some sort of proposal that's coming. And whether it's an actual proposal, like, will you marry me? Or if it's like a commitment or like starting a new relationship, starting a new business partnership, something like that. Page of Pentacles with Death. The Page of Pentacles is an offer. And yes, it's coming through as a page right now because it's got to start somewhere. And quite frankly, if this is what you want, 10 of Pentacles, if you want that ultimate love life, that ultimate business situation, that ultimate family life, you have got to start somewhere. You've got to start from the ground up and build meticulously. Because from the page, we go to the Knight. And the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. Homeboy ain't trying to cut no corners, okay? So you have got to slowly but surely build it. Piece by piece, brick by brick, step by step, day by day, year by year. Until ultimately you'll get there. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. You will get there. The Chariot. You're being driven there right now. Follow your heart. Please follow your heart. And don't let anything stop you. Because you are in direct alignment. You are in divine alignment right now. And you need to stay that way. No matter what, and I feel some of you are asking, but what about all these people around me? Don't worry about it. Spirit will help you find a way to work that out. Just focus on what you want. Stay focused. There is another song that's popping into my head now. It's by Feed Me. It's called Stay Focused. Focused on the work. The work being what it is you're truly wanting, what it is your heart really wants. And yeah, some of you do want it. Somebody wants to get married. Look, somebody wants to get married. For real, for real. And I'm saying that because I was I was picking up cards to show you guys, and the Hierophant came out again. It showed itself again. Yes, somebody wants to get married. And quite frankly, if this is romantic for you, the masculine definitely wants wifey is looking for wifey material. And then here's wifey right here, all set up and good on her own, just chilling, vibing, doing whatever it is that she does in her day, allowing the masculine to come to her and be like, marry me. And then she's like, let me think about it. Okay. Of course, it's going to take some time for that. It's going to take some time for that. It needs to take time. You have got to take this slow. You can't rush. You cannot rush this. You can't. And don't come into the situation love bombing someone on some extra shit. Nah, dude. Nah, dude. Don't do that. That's a red flag. Love bombing is a red flag. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't know your feelings for someone and honor that from jump. Okay, I'm that type of person where it's like, look, if we have a real connection, I know we have a real connection. And I'm not afraid to tell somebody I love them. Straight up and down. I'm not afraid to tell somebody I love them. But the love bombing and the going extra and the going all out and doing all that shit and then all of a sudden just to turn around and back away, like, why the hell are you doing that? Nah, dude. Keep it cool. Keep it stable. Keep it sturdy, step by step, day by day, mile by mile, you know, whatever. Like, I'm not going anywhere. Shit, I'm not going anywhere. Queen of Pentacles, you know my ass ain't going anywhere. You know if I said something, I'm about to do it, right? Word up. Okay, cool. So what are you so afraid of? I'm not going anywhere, says the Queen of Pentacles. Why we gotta rush all this shit? Nah, be the steady, stable masculine that you are. I'll be the steady, sturdy, stable feminine that I am, and we can come together and everything will be cute and copacetic. King and Queen of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. Point blank, period. Okay? Need I remind you, we're building a family here. We're building a home here. Shit takes time. We don't gotta rush anything. But we do have to follow our hearts. Okay. Oracle guidance. Oh, shoot. I didn't pick an oracle deck. Let's do that now. We want to stick with Lemuria? No. Yeah, let's change it up, Spirit is saying. All right. You know what? I was looking for this. Y'all, I swear, I am so blind. I can't even find things that are right in front of my face sometimes. I was looking for this all day yesterday, and it's literally just sitting on top of my pile of cards here. Now, it is kind of blending in. It's on top of this deck, so it was kind of blending in, but, like, fucking blind. Okay, I want to actually go with the Crystal Mandala deck today. And yes, all of my cards are in a pile on the floor right here. Maybe I'll show you guys at some point. I gotta figure out what I'm doing with my life, but like my stuff, like I still haven't even fixed my desk yet. But you know what though? I'm really like vibing with how the flow of my apartment right now. And again, I've only been here for a month and a half. It'll be 2 months on August 2nd. So like, number one, yes, time is definitely flying, but a lot of shit has gone down in a month and a half, y'all. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. And when I look back on how much I've accomplished and how much I've done in this last month and a half, I'm just like, where the fuck did I get the energy or the time for that? Like, how the hell does that work? But thank you. That's all I can say is thank you, God. Thank you, universe, man, because y'all hooked me up. Y'all really hooked me up. But okay. All right, cool. So I'm going to give this 3 shuffles. And then we'll see what our oracle guidance is today. Yeah, that was 1. This is 2. And this is 3. Okay, here we go. Oracle guidance, please. There it is. You guys, oh man. Okay, so you have, at the bottom of the deck, you have Goddess Pele and Lava Stone, card number 54, melt into divine desire. And what this is saying right now is you need to trust yourself and honor your intuition. If we're talking about a romantic situation, yes, there is lust. Yes, there is passion. Yes, there is sexual desire. Yes, there is attraction. Yes, there is chemistry. You don't have to be afraid of that. All of those things are very natural to us as humans. That is very much what I like to speak of in terms of balancing your light with your dark. You cannot have darkness without light. You cannot have light without darkness. This is the third dimension, three-dimensional reality. Human existence is all about dichotomy right now. It's all about the balance of the masculine and the feminine. It's all about the balance of light and dark. And this is why Spirit is saying your past does not define you. Yes, you could have a very dark past. I have a pretty dark past myself, okay? But that doesn't mean that I'm a dark person. That doesn't mean I'm a bad person. It means that I went through some shit that I needed to learn from. And I'm learning now to balance my light with my dark. You cannot have one without the other. You cannot just be this pure, pristine being, all light and completely devoid of darkness. No, it doesn't work that way. And anyone that is trying to get you to believe that it works that way needs to be removed from your life, or at least quarantined, because they are leading you in the wrong direction. You have a dark side. You also have a light side. You need to balance them. You need to integrate them. So melt into divine desire. Allow your desires, allow the feelings within your body to lead you to where it is you want to go, the chariot. The chariot is about being in alignment with your true self. The chariot is about feeling your way through things. You allowing your emotions and your feelings to guide you where you want to go. And if something feels good to you, keep going. Follow that. But if something feels bad, if something is throwing you out of alignment, get away from that shit. Baby, please get away from that. It is not good for you. It is toxic. It is only leading you down the rabbit hole that you don't want to go down. Period. All right? But finally, the card that has come out here is card number 16, Angel Baltheo and Rose Quartz, Heart Healing. So I suggest some of you get some rose quartz. This is a rose quartz spire gifted to the channel by Stella. Hi, Stella. Stella, I still have to send you I'm sorry, Stella, but this is rose quartz. I highly recommend that some of you invest in some rose quartz if you don't have any yet, and start working with that, because that's going to help you heal your heart. That's going to help you heal in terms of love also. It also might help you heal father issues. That's something that's coming through. I read that somewhere and it's really sticking out right now, so I want to say it. But anyway, let's read Heart Healing. We bring you the gift of heart healing. Over many lifetimes, your beautiful heart has loved and lost and loved again. You have learned how to feel joy, pain, suffering, and bliss. Your wise heart knows that life is filled with darkness and light, and it chooses to love the divine and participate in life anyway. You might worry that your heart has been stretched beyond its limit, become closed, or broken. Yet your heart is filled with divine grace, power, and, of course, love. It can and will heal itself to love again, bigger, bolder, and braver than ever before. Do not doubt the healing power of your heart. There is power in your heart to heal through struggle into joy, and your heart has the gift of helping to heal others with love. Your open, kind heart helps soothe others, bringing comfort and reassurance to the world. Trust your heart and let it heal and guide you into the most beautiful and loving divine destiny waiting for you. And for some of you, this is a soulmate. For some of you, this beautiful divine destiny in front of you is in fact a soulmate. If you want to call it a twin flame, you can call it a twin flame. I don't want to call it that. I want to call it a romantic relationship. The Bonnie to your Clyde. But there is a karmic relationship that is standing in the way of that. And you have to release yourself of this. Trust me, once you release yourself from that karmic situation, even if you don't even immediately dive into that next relationship, and actually I don't recommend that you do. I think that you should take some time to yourself to like heal yourself, retract a lot of that energy that this vampire has been taking from you. But okay. Oh shoot. I lost where I was going with that. Maybe I said it already. This person, I just feel like there is a romantic situation out there for you, man, that is just everything you've always wanted. And you have got to let go and allow yourself to be free enough to have it, okay? All right. I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, personal readings are on hold so that I can start the monthly readings. Yeah. With that said, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And I look forward to connecting with you again and having for our next cup of coffee tomorrow morning. Yeah? Take care. Bye.